Hi, hello everyone. Welcome back to KRP Creative Physics. So now onwards, that means from this video, we are going to learn one new topic here in my YouTube channel, KRP Creative Physics. So our name of our new topic is kinematics. Okay na? So now onwards, our topic is kinematics. Okay, after the completion of light and electricity and measurement, now I am going to start kinematics chapter here. So why? Because it is very important for all competitive exams and entrance exams, and it is very tough topic. So many students are asking me to teach this kinematics. So that's why I am choosing this topic here. So let's enter into the topic here. So let's see what is meant by kinematics. So first, before going to know about the kinematics, we need to know some more topics. So there, first one is mechanics. We should know mechanics. So why? Because kinematics is related to mechanics. That's why we need to know mechanics. So what is meant by mechanics here? Mechanics is a branch of physics. Mechanics is a branch of physics. It deals with motion of objects. It deals with motion of objects. So that means it explains about all the moving objects. It explains about all the moving objects. And again here, mechanics is categorized or divided into three more branches. So let's see the branches of mechanics here. So first one is statics. What is that? Statics. And next one is kinematics. So we are going to learn about kinematics now. And the third one and last one is dynamics. Okay. So these are the three branches of mechanics here. So what is the first one? Statics. And next one is kinematics. And third one is dynamics. So let's see one by one here. First, let us know what is meant by statics. So what is meant by statics here? It is a branch of mechanics. First of all, statics is a branch of mechanics. So it explains the objects when they are in rest position. It deals with the objects when they are in rest position. So that is regarding statics. Statics is a branch of mechanics. It deals with the objects when they are in rest position. That is regarding statics. So actually static means rest. Okay. And let's see kinematics. So now we are going to learn about the kinematics. So let's see what is the actual meaning of kinematics. Kinematics is a branch of mechanics. Already you know that one. It is a branch of mechanics. It deals with the motion of objects. It deals with the motion of objects, but without considering the applied force. Without considering the applied force. In case of kinematics, we are not going to considering the force. Without considering the applied force, it explains the motion of objects. Okay. So that is the specialty of kinematics. And here next we will see dynamics. So what about dynamics here? Dynamics is a branch of mechanics. It is a branch of mechanics. It deals with motion of objects. It deals with motion of objects, but with considering the force. So that means it explains the motion of objects by considering the applied force. So in dynamics, we will consider the force. In case of kinematics, we should not consider the applied force. So that is the difference between kinematics and dynamics. So now we are going to learn kinematics. So we are going to learn complete information about kinematics. Okay, one more thing you should know. You should know the meaning of kinematics. Kine means motion. Kine means motion. Matics means mass or else mathematics. Okay na? Kine means motion. Matics means mass. So then what is the actual meaning of kinematics? What we are going to learn in this particular chapter, kinematics? So we are going to explain the motion of objects with the help of calculations, with the help of equations, with the help of mathematics. So that is the actual meaning of kinematics. So what is the actual meaning of kinematics here? Kinematics explains the motion of objects by making some calculations with the help of mathematics. So that is the actual meaning of kinematics. Okay. So in kinematics chapter, first we need to know basics here. So basics means first we are going to learn two terms here. The terms are nothing but rest and motion. Rest and motion. So first we should know the actual meaning of rest and motion. So here rest, first we will consider rest. What is meant by rest here? If an object does not change its position with respect to observer. What is that? If an object does not change its position with respect to observer, so then it is said to be in rest position. So we will consider a few examples here to understand the rest position. For example, I am on Earth. We are all are on Earth, on the surface of the Earth. So with respect to us, Earth is in which position? Earth is stationary. It is not moving. That means Earth is in rest position. Is it or not? But if we observe the Earth from certain distance, so that means we are going to observe the Earth from certain height, lot of height, or else from another planet. We have to assume that. So if we observe the Earth from another planet, how it appears? It is in motion, rotatory motion. Isn't it or not? So that is the difference. So when we can conclude that one object is in rest position and one object is in motion means, so it is completely depends on position of observer, Amma. It is depends on what here? Position of observer. So according to the position of observer, if an object does not change its position, if an object does not change its position, so then it is said to be rest position. Then it is said to be in rest position. So what about motion here again? If an object changes its position continuously with respect to the observer, if an object continuously changes its position with respect to the observer, so then the object is said to be in motion. Then that particular object is said to be in motion. And here one more thing you should know here: rest and motion. Rest and motion both are relative terms. You should know this. Both are relative terms. So why they are considered relative terms here? Why they are said to be relative terms? So why? Because without rest position we cannot say that one object is in motion, isn't it? So without motion we cannot say one object is in rest position. So that means this both the terms depends on each other. So both are depending on each other. So that's why they are said to be relative terms. So that is the actual meaning of rest and motion. Okay. These are all the basics in kinematics. That's why I'm teaching all these things.